From teenagers glued to screens to elderly people living alone, social isolation can affect anyone, at any age. Did you know that 9 million people across the UK often feel lonely? Today, we're highlighting the top 10 places making a real difference in reducing social isolation for people of all ages. Stay tuned to find out who's leading the charge to create stronger, connected communities. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Leeds. Leeds' Time to Shine program, originally aimed at older adults, has now expanded to reach people of all ages. From creative arts workshops for youth to intergenerational programs connecting school children with older adults, Leeds is tackling social isolation across the board. In a city where 1 in 5 adults and 38% of young people report feeling lonely, these initiatives are crucial in bridging the generational gap. Number 9. Bristol is fighting isolation at multiple levels. For younger residents, the Well-Being College offers mental health workshops and peer support for students, while talking tables in local cafes invite all generations to connect over conversation. With over 50,000 young people in Bristol at risk of feeling isolated and nearly 30% of parents struggling with loneliness, these programs provide a lifeline for families, teens, and older adults alike. Glasgow ranks 8th, thanks to its efforts to reduce loneliness among all age groups. Their Glasgow's Golden Generation program has expanded to support not just older adults, but also younger people experiencing social isolation. During the pandemic, Glasgow launched virtual meetups for youth through gaming and digital art workshops. With 40% of young Glaswegians feeling lonely and many families facing isolation, these programs reach over 2,000 people each month, creating connections for teens and families. Liverpool is number 7, where physical activity is being used to bring people of all ages together. Programs like Active Liverpool encourage families, young adults, and older people to participate in group sports and walking clubs. Research shows that 26% of young adults suffer from feelings of loneliness, and activities like these provide opportunities for people to connect. With over 2,500 participants each year, these initiatives not only boost fitness, but create lasting social connections. 6. Manchester's focus on community workshops helps everyone from younger men to older generations break out of isolation. Men's Sheds is an initiative where men of all ages come together to work on projects, socialize, and learn new skills. Manchester also supports families through community parenting groups that offer peer support and advice. Across the city, 1 in 3 young people experience social isolation, and these intergenerational programs have helped over 5,000 people, fostering stronger connections. 5. Birmingham's social isolation strategy is tackling loneliness across the spectrum. Birmingham is home to over 400,000 children and young adults, many of whom struggle with isolation. Initiatives like Youth Connect provide safe spaces for teenagers to socialize and access mental health resources, while intergenerational events in local parks help bridge the gap between young families and older adults. Over 12,000 people of all ages have benefited from these programs, creating a stronger community bond. Sheffield ranks 4th for its groundbreaking Age Better in Sheffield campaign, which includes people of all ages in their social isolation efforts. With programs like the Intergenerational Choir and street parties that bring entire neighborhoods together, Sheffield is making sure everyone feels included. 38% of university students in Sheffield report feeling lonely, and projects like Cafe Connect create spaces for younger people to bond with others in the community. Over 7,000 residents of all ages have participated in these programs. At number 3, Edinburgh's Communities Connecting initiative ensures that support is available for people from childhood to adulthood. Programs like the Broomhouse Centre offer services for young children, teenagers, adults, and older residents. Whether it's through after-school programs, parenting support groups, or mental health workshops, Edinburgh reaches thousands of people. In fact, over 5,000 children and young adults benefit from their community hubs and programs each year. London takes the second spot, where over 700,000 people across all ages feel lonely, according to recent studies. The Campaign to End Loneliness has expanded its efforts to target not just older residents, but also young adults, teens, and families. Digital Buddies has helped over 5,000 people of all ages develop the skills to stay connected online, while youth-focused initiatives like peer support circles provide mental health support and friendship networks. These programs have reached over 300,000 Londoners in total, offering lifelines for people from all walks of life. And at number one is Brighton and Hove. Social isolation affects people of all ages here, and the city's Befriending Brighton and Aging Well project are helping to create meaningful connections for everyone. From social prescribing for teenagers and young adults dealing with mental health issues to support groups for families and older residents, these programs have helped over 25,000 people of all ages. Brighton is a shining example of how to build strong, connected communities. These cities and regions show us that tackling social isolation is about more than just addressing loneliness. It's about creating communities where everyone feels they belong, no matter their age. Want to learn more or get involved? Check out the links in the description and help build a more connected society. Subscribe for more community stories and solutions.